Welcome to Vault-Tec Productions. I haven't posted much recently, and I did have some minifigure-based stuff, but no big builds for a while, and that is because I found a new hobby, and that is a little thing you may have heard of called D&D. No, I know what you're thinking. Don't worry, we're not getting off track. It's all Fallout related and Lego related, so just hear me out. So yeah, I got into D&D, but of course D&D's more about, magic and orcs and things, and I'm more into sci-fi, of course, being a huge fan of Fallout, not as into the fantasy genre, so I of course did what any normal person would do, and that is to create my own D&D system set for the Fallout universe. Now, it does require basic knowledge of D&D rules and that sort of thing, and there are a lot of changes to better fit the Fallout universe. Some things just had to get changed completely, like there's no magic in Fallout. But yeah, I've created my own Fallout system for D&D, and it works pretty well. I'm not going to get into too much detail about it here because I'm not sure how many of you are going to be interested in that. But where the Lego's involved is in D&D. There's a little thing called visual aids. You can have a little terrain set up for a village or a cave for your players to actually see the area they're in instead of just lines drawn on paper. And Lego is actually kind of a great way to do this. I can literally build my own, literally whatever I want, add any play features or whatever to the D&D, game space. And using Lego minifigures for the characters also works really well for D&D. Especially for players. If they find a new weapon or a new armor, they can actually change it on their minifigure, allowing them to, actually see their character get better gear. And yeah, it works all great, and I'm very excited about it. And I hopefully will get a chance to give public access to the system, as well as campaigns set in the system for other people to play it. But for now, I'm not really, recently gone to D&D. Not sure exactly where the best place to post that type of stuff is, just like the files. But I have played a campaign with my friends with this system. We had a lot of fun, and it was pretty great. And I'm going to be showing you the play space we played this campaign at. I've removed all the characters and things, and it's a vault, 5 floors of a vault that this campaign's taken place in. And it's not like the most refined, super well done build, because it is just meant to be a play space for a D&D campaign. I built it pretty quickly, but let's go ahead and get into that. Alright, so I'm calling this, I think I was calling it Vault 55. I think 55 was a number that hasn't ever been mentioned, I think, in the lore, so I went with that. But here we have the outside of the vault. I went more of a Fallout 3 style where it just has the cavern door. And as I said, you can tell right off the bat, it's not very good looking, especially on the outside using these big ugly rock pieces and whatnot. As I said, this is meant to be, a D&D campaign space, not a nice refined mock. Especially for as vaults go, this is not going to be winning any competitions. I did build it really quickly just to get it done so me and my friends could play it first chance we got. But did end up taking a while for us to play it, so I have just the first floor out right now. So this is supposed to represent a mountain that would be continuing up, or a hill or something, with the little cavern door there. And if you go through that door, there's a little cavern space, very small, just to even show that there's something there. I'll go ahead and that does come off right like that, and as you can see, I didn't even bother polishing the inside or anything, left it completely exposed, because this right here, the interior, was all that really mattered. I wasn't trying to have this take up a ton of pieces, and as I said, I did try and build it quick as well. But also, I should say, after building the city, I thought I was easily going to have enough pieces for this, and that did not turn out to be true. So let me go ahead and get that entrance out of the way. And I did knock the vault door over, but this is the vault door that I built. It's not very fancy. It's got some gaps in it as well, and stuff like that could have been fixed. I didn't prototype or anything for the store. I just built it and tried to get it done and tried to build something that at least was the proper shape of a vault door. And yeah, it didn't come out great, but honestly I think this design, just with a few tweaks and a few changes, could actually be a pretty nice looking vault door. Really, it's just those gaps that are really killing it for me. I did knock some more stuff over. It's not turning out to be very sturdy either. But the vault door during the campaign would open, is designed to just kind of slide over into the corner like that, to kind of somewhat mimic the vault opening. But we'll go ahead and start looking at some of the interior. Hope you don't mind some of the clutter around here. And this is a little entrance area. Here's the whole floor just laid out, just so you can see the size. There's 5 floors. They all have a hole right there where the elevator is. And it's 3 base plates long, so just 3 normal base plates. 15 in total for all the floors. This room has all the doors in it. As I said, we played the campaign, so all the doors got moved and stuff. And afterwards I had so many I didn't know what to do with them. I just threw them all in here for now, but just showing you an example of what those doors would look like. So this one has a lock on it, and that would tell the players that that door is locked. Not all of them have locks. Oh, there we go. Like this one would be an unlocked one, but you know, once the players unlock that door, you just slide it out of there. And I did try and make doors that looked kind of like vault doors, but I really wanted to do more actual proper colors, but I didn't really have any pieces for that, and as I said, wanted to do it quickly, so I just used light bluish gray like for everything. So yeah, there's not really much to talk about, just some stuff laying around. That's probably how most of the floors are going to go. I moved most of the characters and enemies and stuff as not to spoil the campaign. But let me go ahead and show you the second floor. Oh, real quick, I should say, I also have a visual aid for the elevator shaft, representing all the 5 floors. The elevator fell down to the bottom though. It crashed at the bottom. And yeah, let me show you the other floors. Alright, and here we have the second floor. There's where the elevator would open up onto this floor. This has got kind of the vault cafeteria-esque area with the, you know, kitchen and stuff back here. Sorry, gonna be hard to show you. It's against the opposite wall, but I didn't want to go too crazy with the interior details because I didn't want the players just kind of asking about everything. And that ended up happening anyways. Like, I had dressers and stuff everywhere, and they always wanted to search them, but they were just there for decoration. And then we have kind of the living quarters back here, just some double bunk beds, pretty much ripped straight from my BOS headquarters from the city. But you know, I kept most of the furniture assets specifically for the D&D stuff. And over here we have the Overseer's office. He was supposed to have like shot himself or whatever, but my friends took his pistol, so the pistol's gone. But yeah, that does it for this floor. Onto the third floor. Alright, now this is the third floor. I just popped it on top of the second floor, so it's just on top. Oh, and I did use some Technic pieces on the outside. They're pretty ugly, but that's just to raise it up to the floor level. I just wanted to save on pieces. Doesn't look good on the outside, but as I said, whole thing was built just to be a D&D visual aid. So, as I said, also didn't really have enough pieces. I ran out of light bluish gray tiles pretty quickly, and so the whole vault starts getting pretty messy at this point. There are some holes in the floor, and those are part of the campaign. They're essential things, so they're just part of it. And just looking around, some science-y equipment and stuff like that. As I said, not going to go into too much detail. This is not really like a mock. I did not try and put my best into or anything. It's just for campaign me and my friends played. Alright, they're kind of getting stacked in the wrong order. I'll have to move stuff. I think the lighting is kind of getting a little worse, but this floor, there's the entrance above all the others where the elevator shaft is. I did have some Nuka-Cola vending machines around. Got a little table there with some automated gadgets or something. And just hallways and stuff. So yeah, we played a campaign. It actually took a little longer than I thought. It was like maybe 4 or 5 hours long for me DMing to get my friends all the way through this vault. And they came up with lots of their own ideas and had crazy decisions, and some pretty crazy stuff happened. And I might be doing some stop motion stuff based on our campaign, but for now I just want to show it off to you. So yeah, moving on to the 5th floor. Alright, here we have the last floor, the 5th one. Just another big open area, couple rooms. And you probably noticed lots of terminals and stuff scattered around. Those are obviously usable in the campaign and stuff. And then through these doors, a nice big clean open area. As well as another little clean floor area back here. And this is kind of the end space where the big final climactic ending happens and stuff. So yeah, pretty simple build and stuff, not much detail. Not meant to be a super nice vault mock, just supposed to be a nice playable vault for the campaign. If y'all want more info on the D&D Fallout stuff, just let me know. Hopefully I'll have some builds and stuff in the future that are, proper Fallout mocks. I still am going to be doing them. Just got a little distracted. And I'll also have more campaigns on the way, and I'll be doing a part 2 to my Fallout characters in LEGO. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next one.